Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give them 32 on the play.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the 50, it's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Watson.
And this one too low.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
This is caught.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. The frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half
in the
will come to a
locker room.
close.
We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely.
It's easy money, man. Told that nigga, he beat me last game in overtime in another league, and I told him, I said, bro, I'm going to beat your ass. I told him 9 o'clock. I told that boy to send the invite, facts, 35-7. Finna send a commissioner to fucking heaven. He trash. He can't beat me, man.
Tucker now to kick it away.
So my record, I'm 0-3. The first game, I lost to the Houston Texans, but he pretty good. My second game, I was supposed to play Maud, and I told Maud he could get the dub because time conflict. I ain't want to wake up and play him, so I'm 0-2. Then I just played the Colts early in the morning, the day
Are you saying that you
before,
feel
and I
like people are
lost.
starting to think
I
about
ain't finna
getting
lose
out
no
of here
more.
and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Watson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Now Watson.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st down, Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns get a bit closer.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Yeah, I thought Fool was out of bounds. I ain't want to challenge that.
Folk now
I'm beating the
after
commission
his
ass, man. I
guys
ain't
put
want to
6
challenge
on the
that.
board.
I know he already in his feelings right now, man.
Duvernay
He
now
ran
going
his
to bring it
mouth.
out.
Oh, we gone.
Now
We gone.
increase
I
here
told
as
you.
he's past
We
the
gone.
30.
We gone. We
Devin
gone.
Duvernay.
Stop chasing me.
He
man.
might take this
Good
all the
time.
way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
Okay, we need
You
to
go to
double
work
check here
tomorrow,
with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis inside the 20.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just
playing with me, bro.
calculated.
I got them goonies over there, fool, doing push-ups and sit-ups right
And I
now, bro.
always say the most
Trash,
important part of a
man.
player is those 6
I
inches
told you,
between the ears.
Kodak
But
in the
right
building,
now, it's all
sniper
those
gang,
interceptions
sit down,
that are
man.
going on.
Sniper
So whoever
gang.
his trusted confidant is on
in
the
the building.
sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive
Kodak
coordinator,
in the
quarterback's
building.
coach,
Finna
maybe
hit
the
that
backup
Kodak bot
quarterback.
right now,
That's who he
man.
needs to get with now and get
Told
himself
him, man, he
home.
can't.
Another shot from the one on
Something
second and goal.
easy, bro. Bro, we could do audible, bro. We could do audibles over here.
Dobbins
Okay?
once more.
We could do audibles.
Take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Browns 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got his receiver, Cooper.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. Looking deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. It's a gain of 34.
Come on.
Duvernay in motion. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that... And now off to the races down the right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much, maybe a yard, and that's all. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. This is caught. Touchdown. David Njoku. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Ravens 55, Browns 28.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat there.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, Watson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try and make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
42 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Ravens 62, Browns 35. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One last throw here for Watson. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see